Hey, it's Eli K. Atlas, and anyone with any usable talent that anyone could have use for will ask the question at one point: should I work for free? This is one of the first questions you'll most definitely struggle with when you start out drawing with the intent to earn a living, and one you'll run into later along the way, like a back alley mugger when you make a wrong detour. But everybody's got to learn sometime. Stay tuned for the answers. For free or not for free? That is the question. Well, the realistic answer is, it depends. Personally, and you know me, I will say you should get your time's worth of money at all costs. However, there are some cases where you got to take one for the team, which leads me to the first why. If it's for a good cause, then do what you gotta. For example, long story short, a friend of a friend connected me to this special needs charitable type of organization, Mother Road Studios. Links to all that will be in the description. About 2 months ago, me, my brother, and Christina, the founder, and a whole bunch of other wonderful staff put together a big local special needs event at the top of August. And everyone did it for free, and I was happy to, because it was one of those big picture, greater good type of things. And that's always worth skipping a bag for. Now, I don't know where you live or if any other store does this, but in California, there's this amazing grocery store chain called Costco. And alongside the customary produce shopping experience, there are sections and vendors within the store who hand out free samples of the goods that you've never tried and didn't know you needed. And as artists, sometimes you gotta take a page out of the Costco playbook. Your online gallery is where they'll do the window shopping, but your free samples are what'll hook them to buy. This especially applies to those starting out. This is a very particular occasion, but it has happened to me on a few occasions. Let's say you've already been paid for a certain thing, but somewhere along the creation process, your client requests an additional separate thing. You could turn them down altogether, but there's the guarantee, and I said guarantee, not promise, of future work with them. And all things considered, they're super cool to work with. In the few times that I've been in that position, I just rock with it. For a recent example, we were in crunch time and about to send Leaders of the Free World to the printer, but the front covers and backer credits pages were unmade or unlettered. Well, we do have a letterer for that, but he's in a different state and therefore time zone, and we got to print in 2 hours. So I took it on myself to letter the covers and create the credit page right away. And everything worked out. And issue 2, cover also lettered by yours truly, is on the way. Sometimes you got to skip a couple hundred to make a couple thousand. And those are my top 3 reasons to work for free. But keep in mind, all of these points come with their setbacks, which you should absolutely be careful of. Free samples, for example, can be a dangerous, slippery slope if you aren't strict with your clients, and after the first sample, I would urge you to get into pricing straight away. Otherwise, you'll be known as the guy or girl who makes the free stuff. And if you're watching this far into the video, I know that is not the reputation you want. So that about wraps it up for this week's video, guys. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, and share. All that good stuff. All the social media sites you're on, I'll be on as well. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, DeviantArt, ArtStation as well. Everywhere in between. Make sure you guys follow me there. And if you like this video, again, make sure you share. That is the keyword for this year. I really appreciate all the viewers who have stuck with me for the 2 or 3 month absence I've been away. I really appreciate you guys as always. Make sure you check out my merchandise line, Spirit Animal. I'm going to be having some really new, really cool stuff going on probably at the beginning of next year. So make sure you follow that. I want to hear from you guys about this topic. What are your thoughts on working for free? Is it something you would do, something you've done before? Let me hear back from you guys on this topic. It'd be interesting. You guys probably have some really interesting, really good, and probably really educational stories as well about this topic. Maybe you've been in some interesting situations where you've worked for free, or you had to turn someone down, or you turned someone down initially and ended up doing it for free. Let's get a discussion going in the comment section below. And on a similar note, make sure you guys leave your comments, leave your suggestions for future topics for me to discuss right here on this channel. Yours truly, talking about everything you are interested in. And one more thing to do before you guys go, make sure you check out similar videos. I have them in the cards right up there on the top left side of the screen. Actually, that's the right side. and you guys can check those out from there. And if you see anything you like, give it a click, check it out. More content like this is all over my gallery. You stay tuned again next Friday for another episode of the For Future Reference vlog, and this Monday for either a speed drawing tutorial or whatever's on my desk. I always share it with you guys. Again, I really appreciate you guys. Hopefully you found this video entertaining, got something out of it. I'll see you guys next time. Later.
سلام، سميتني سمية، عندي 16 سنة، ساكنة في اسبانيا الجديدة، جاية من المغرب أكادير، عقر هنا، لأنه عائلتي، أخوتي